So I just go with the white color and the brown color. The brown is Van Dyke or burnt umber can be. Yeah, I just go with the white color and the brown color, and some of them mix together to reach this level of value from the brown. And I apply with the pure white color first for all the part like that, and in between I didn't let it completely dry because I would like to have a smooth surface, and I apply with this mid-tone brown color and let this brown mix into my white color. So it depends on the size of your canvas. You can have a bigger surface, so you can divide your surface on different section, finish one section and then apply the other section. But make sure your white color should be a heavy paint, and let the brown color fade and mix into each other. And then you can apply to hold the painting, hold the surface that you work. It doesn't matter, canvas or wood, and then finish it and let it dry completely for next level, that next layer, that it's branches and the birds. So we work with, first of all, with the white color, and then we add this mid-tone color on top and let it fade into each other. It's like a photography, the foggy background, something like that. From the bottom part, which is the birthplace, so I prefer to start with that one. I go like this, very flat. And it's okay if you make some bump for your branch. It's okay, it would be like that. If you work a heavy paint, that's great too. And you can make it a little bit thick because the branch is a little thicker than narrow line. And when you move on here, it's get narrow. And then I divide it into two parts. Then from here, I can divide my branch into another part, which is here, there, and move down. So as I mentioned, I didn't see any white color on top. I will do that later. I just go with the dark color first. Try to make it a little bit thicker on this part and then more narrow here. You can draw, first of all, the whole shape, that it's so helpful. For example, here, it's two different parts. It can be go like this and make it small. This is a bigger, it goes like that. And then from this side is like that. and then make it smaller. So then in between, you can apply with the lighter tone and make it more liney and detailed. And at the end, we add some white color after it gets dry. So I apply with the lighter tone now to make like this. With the edge of my brush, I can make more details on top. Even back to brown, darker tone. Because if you draw the whole shape at the beginning, you have an idea about the size. And then you can have heavy paint to make the details on top. I take heavy paint and place everywhere. Even for the darkness in between, we can work with dark and mid-tone of brown. It's placed like that, and another one like this. To have an idea, color by the dark brown color. So simple, and then apply with this lighter tone and make the details on top. I know that snow will sit on top of them, but for the white color, we still need to wait the brown get dry and then apply with the white. We apply by flat brush. You can go with round brush as well. Both are okay, doesn't matter. Most of the time, I love the flat brush and the edges. Because of that, I go with that. So take your green color. For this one, it should be this way. So I start the top. Again, it's happened like a line and curve. I go like this. One by one, I draw the shape. it can be a little bit thicker when it's connected to the branch, and may narrow when it's moved the other part. So I draw just the shape like that. I spread like this. And in between, you can apply with pure green color, which is a little bit darker. Or even if it's not really dark, add a little brown into your color to make it darker, and apply some stroke with darker tone. So light and dark always is beautiful to have in our painting. Even for this one, the way of our curve is changed toward here, and it's longer there. So again, I back to the light, apply with the light tone. And I know again, we need some white color on top of this, so we will do that later. So this is one. And we apply for this one here. This is a smaller one. I go with pure hooker green. And the mixture of green with white and blue. And apply randomly heavy paint to show some stroke like that here on the background. Everywhere you can add, even on top of this this green color. Make it a little busy with your white color like this. If they mix into each other, nothing happens and it's nice. And even on top of this branch, you can add some stroke as a white color like this to show that the heavy white color sit on top. You can move on onto the brown very gently, because when we have a snow, it sits on top of everything. Very gently I move on top of my branch. And even I help. I don't need to be really accurate even on top of the cone. I just take heavy paint and apply like this to set, like that. And randomly add somewhere. Even here it mixes a little bit with brown. That's fine. Again, clean it and apply with more heavy paint. Or sometimes you feel more happy to let it completely dry and then apply with the white color. So you can wait everything get completely dry. You don't have to do everything at the same time. This kind of small brush would be interesting and more easy to use. I start with the red color and I imagine this space is for my bird. So I very gently add nice gentle C curve, and I need to, first of all, because I would like to show that the bird is placed on top of my branch. So I start a little bit from here to place. No, a little bit up further here. I place it here and then continue this C curve on top. Imagine this, it should be the tip, and then the head is placed here. Like that. Straight a little bit, make it add the details. and then straight line, cover it like this, continue a little bit more. Now it's a place of tail, should be, but I draw here to here to connect them a little bit narrow into each other, come reach each other here. And then the tail start at this part. Then continue. Like that. Now we have drawing by red color. Then we can add a little bit more details on top. Now I switch to round brush for more details. I start with the brown. Separate the face with one gentle C curve and tiny bit here for the eyes. And then separate this part. I recommend to go with the round brush and pointy brush. So in a simple shape, our bird is similar oval shape or egg shape. One C curve we need for here. And then separate this part a little bit for the tip, and then the head part is a start. And this details on the top of head. And then really more straight. The shape is straight for the wing. Connect into here. You imagine the C curve come here, and the straight line will come and reach that part. And then a little bit of space we need to bring the tail. Now there is some details on the wing we can apply with this mixture of red and black to separate the shape of wing. One stroke like that. One line like this. You can separate those. Even make it heavier, a little bit longer like this, and then move on. You can add here. If you don't like to be really dark, please not let it dry. Bring them pure red color to mix this brown with the red. And there is a nice and gentle mixture happen here with this heavy paint of red on top of brown. And let it mix into each other like that. So you already separate the wing together from the body. And like before, I really love to have a texture, so I apply with the pure red color and add some more heavy paint on the chest here. Just pure heavy paint. When I want to add heavy paint, I'm trying to be very gently and not add any pressure. We need some darkness here and a little bit here. So I apply with this reddish brown to add one line here. Like that, and then a little bit should be here. This darkness. Even some darkness here. It's nice. And again, back to red. And apply with the red on this section more. I go with both to help they mix into each other.